Hey, I'm Carlos Garcia, and today we're going to go over my June bottle haul. And there's a lot, like every other month. So, before we do that, I do want to do a giveaway. This giveaway is going to be for the old fits versus old fits video. So, I'm pretty sure I have some kind of stipulations on that one, but I think it's 2 ounces, in the little flask one. So, let's see who wins that. And then we'll get right into the haul. Oh, sorry if I just laughed really hard into the mic. So Matt Bykowski won the last giveaway, and Jenny, his wife, just won this giveaway. And I even said on the last giveaway, I was like, well, maybe Jenny will win one time. Literally the very next one. So I haven't sent out Matt's yet, so it'll be perfect. I can send them all together. So Jenny, congratulations. Another OG. Like when the OGs win. Not that saying don't like when new people win, but okay. So let me get the first lineup ready. Okay, so the first lineup is a bunch of different cigar batches, blends, stogie batches, all kinds of cigar related stuff, and there will be definitely a video on these four. Actually, I just got this at the end of June, so I still haven't even cracked into this one, so I will soon, so I can probably do these four in one video, these three in another video. But let's go over some prices and or how I got these. So the Buzz's Roost I got from a buddy. He mailed it to me. $85. It's funny, I was going to read off $85 for a different one, and it was $85 anyway. So this is Buzz's Roost. It is cigar, what is it? A cigar rye. It is a cigar rye. I thought I was saying that wrong, but batch 3, 105 proof. Interesting. Don't have too many cigar ryes type things. So now this Penelope, which look at that band. If you're a cigar person, like that looks just like a cigar band. Like that's very, very pretty. So this is the Penelope American Whiskey. It's a blend. So a lot of cigar batch type things are usually finished in multiple things, like you'll see in the next couple. But this one's not like that. This one's a blend of straight bourbon, 100% American single malt, and American light whiskey. So, and this is specifically designed to be with a medium strength cigar. But batch 1, I traded a Starlight Hill Farms wheat bourbon, or wheat whiskey, excuse me, 1 for 1 for this bottle. Possibly had him pay shipping both ways, but I know I did it for one of these. So that's the same way I also got the short barrel cigar batch number 2, was I traded another Star Hill wheat whiskey for it. Blended straight whiskeys finished in Armagnac, Cognac, rum, and tawny port. So that's like a typical cigar batch, 58.5%. So it has all the stuff on the side, but this is the short barrel second batch. I have tried the new batches, the batch like 3, but there's like 2 different versions. I haven't compared to this one, but I will try to get them eventually, because we don't get this in this area. So then I also, the Stogie batch, this is the other one was $85. A buddy got this for me, mailed it to me. So this one's crazy. This one's finished in, the blend of bourbon whiskeys finished in Cognac, Armagnac, port, Añejo Tequila, apple brandy, maple syrup, and Lefroy Scotch barrels. 5 years. Under 13.25 proof. Very, very interesting blend there. So then, something that I picked up over the past couple years, actually, so there will be a video on these cigar blends, but these cigar blends aren't what I picked up this month. I picked up 3 other copper and cast bottles, but they're not the cigar ones. I'll be right back. Okay, so that was my mistake. I had the receipt for 3 copper and cast, and they're all $60. I'm like, I don't think these are all $60. Then I remembered I bought these 3 single barrels from a local liquor store. These are all $60 each, and they're all different. So they're all copper and cask. This one's the Whiskey Riot. And these are single barrels straight from copper and cask. My local, and there's not that many. It's like, regular single barrel. So it's like, 200 or whatever of them. So this one's the heavy, starts with a heavy bourbon. And then this one is the regular, or this is the master selection. Doesn't have a thing on the back, but try these already. But I'll do a review on just these. I know my store the same store messaged me today about that they have a new copper and cask wheat bourbon, or maybe a wheat whiskey or a wheated bourbon. I'm not 100%, don't remember. That I'm going to look maybe tomorrow, but I'll figure that out. But so that's the first lineup. Be right back with some more. All right, so there's no real theme with this one. I just grabbed bottles next to me. So if you guys don't know about Found North, so a couple years ago, you could actually go on their website and buy bottles, but now everything's a lottery system. So I won the right to buy the Found North 17 or age 17-year-old, the Helldiver cash strength whiskey. It's Canadian whiskey, right? Yeah, it's Canada. I just got it the other day, so I'll see. Now open it. So I actually won 2 in a row the Found North, so that's good. So I probably won't win next lottery, because they do, like, if you don't win, you have a better chance at winning the next time. But I did win 2 in a row, so that's good. So I got this Old Sport, and I just got this as well at my Whiskey Cigar Club. This was a pick done by a group in Connecticut, the Connecticut Bourbon Bastards. I didn't actually get a chance to get it, but someone that got it traded this to me for 2 Fortaleza tequilas. One was the Still Strength Blanco, and the other one was either the Nejo or the Reposado. I forgot which one exactly, but that's how I got that. I was able to get, I don't know if it's a different pick, or I think, because this one's, right, so this is straight American whiskey. I think I did get the bourbon one, but they haven't got it yet, so I'm excited about that. So then, you guys probably saw a review on this already, the Green River. I had my buddy, he bought it on Seal Box. He has a member, so I didn't have to pay for shipping. So this was $50. He sent one to me. Then one of my buddies around here, Ryan, he gave this as a gift to me. So I appreciate it. So I have a backup of the 250 Army Edition one. So that was pretty cool. I did put out like an ISO for it on SLB Discord, and I had a lot of people trying to help me out, so I really appreciate everyone trying to get me one, but I'm good now. So then let's see, these I bought up at a store. So the Green River Wheated Bourbon, you guys saw the Old Fitz go against this, and this was $32. And then same time I bought this is Ben Holiday 8-year for $60. Or excuse me, this is $90. I was looking at the Old Fitz. Oh, the Old Fitz should be in here. Oh, it's right here. Fine. It's fine. So I also got the Old Fitz the same day. The Old Fitz, you guys seen a lot on this past month. And that was $60 for the Old Fitz, 7-year. Okay, so the Ben Holiday was $90. And I had it in my Whiskey Cigar Club. And I took it out to put in the new Booker. So this is actually didn't make the cut. The last one out. But maybe next month we're going to do Whiskey Cigar Club in a couple of weeks. So it'll be quicker turnaround because we did so late for June's. All right, so then this Jefferson's Reserve Single Barrel. This is a pick. And my buddy that came over to Whiskey Cigar Club, DJ, he's from North Carolina. He came up here for like a wedding. And while I was up here, he came and hung out with us for Whiskey Cigar Club for a little bit. Because then he had to go to like a family dinner and everything. But he brought this over as a gift. Appreciate that. And then this Short Barrel Double Oak Series, Whiskey Cigar Club guys left it here. I think it was Jerry. I think. He probably was the only one that would have a short barrel at this point. So, a couple gifts in here. Next round. Okay, next round. So this is again just random stuff. So you guys saw a review on this already, or at least I put one out if you haven't seen it. But I compared this. This is the Michter's 25C. It's from this year, Michter's 10-year bourbon. I compared it to the 23 I had. I really enjoy this one. And how I won the right to buy this bottle through a local liquor store's lottery system, where you get one lottery ticket for just coming to the store, and then you can get one more per week if you bought like a bottles from a certain selection, and end up winning. So that was cool. So this was $200, and he's actually not doing that anymore, but still good. I won 2 bottles during that program. I got this cool wax topped Buffalo Trace store pick, which is cool. You know, $35. I'm gonna say no. I've never had a Buffalo Trace bottle with the wax on top, so why not? Okay, so this is the new Little Book, Chapter 9. I did a review on this already, and this is $160 because it went up this year, which sucks, but that's the new Little Book. This is a store pick, foolproof 1792. I was like 19. That's not right. So that was $50. This is a pretty cool thing. So the distributors, they did a pick, and so a lot of stores got a couple here and there. So this is a 13th Colony cash strength rye whiskey, 7-year, 1 month, 130.51 proof. The Nutmegger returns, because I'm pretty sure they did one last year where it was like the Nutmegger or whatever. This is $120. So I have to compare it to last year's. This is the brand new Booker's, which I did a video on this. This is my top 4 of the Whiskey Cigar Club. And this was, $100. Then I went to a store, picked up this Bardstown Wheated, which is basically the only thing that's beat out the Old Fit 7-year, shockingly. And it was $45. And then this Augusta Buckner's 15 store pick, which was my group's favorite bottle in the June Whiskey Cigar Club, and it won it in my top 4 video. Expensive though. It is $350, so not cheap at all. So let me get a next lineup. All right, there's a lot this time, but this is all from an auction, so not the cheapest. So I got these all from, they do like a quarterly auction in Connecticut, Good Bottle Auctions. So let me tell you how much I spent on these. So this Jack Daniel's Holiday Select Whiskey from 2012, won it for $90. These 3 different Maker's Marks. This one's the SE4 XPR5, the FAAE2, the FA01. It was a lot of the 3 of them, and that was $180 for all 3. Okay, this OKI, I had it backwards. This OKI batch 1, $40. Not bad. I actually have one of these, and I definitely paid more than that when I bought it originally. So this Old Pretero, one's a single malt whiskey. This one, and this one's a single malt rye. Yep. So pick them up. They're interesting. They're both $60. So I was like, why not? Something different that I've never had before. And then we get to the Orphan Barrels. So I won this one, the Forged Oak 15-year for $160. Actually pretty excited to try that one. However, so I won 3 of these Rhetorics. Not really on purpose. It kind of just happened. So I have one that's a 22 and 2 that are 23s. Each one was $200. And this one, this Rhetoric 23-year-old, I opened up for Whiskey Cigar Club, and it came in last place. It did very, very bad, and I was really hoping that someone was going to love it because I had a backup, and I was hoping to offload it. That didn't work at all, so that sucks. Okay, so then I also got these two Thomas Handies. One's a 2012, one's a 2014. Each one of them was $325. So not cheap, not full secondary, so not too bad, but there's one. And then here's the other one. So, I'm sure I'll donate one of them. We'll see. Maybe I'll trade them for something I actually want. And then this old school Yellowstone bottle was $70. So this is from 2015. And then these old ones, or these little ones. So there's, without trying to take it out. So we have, what do you guys call this in your area? So we call these nips in Connecticut, but I know some people call it shooters, airplane bottles. I know a lot of people call them these different things, but so in Connecticut we call them nips. And so this is an I.W. Harper one, and then so we got a couple other ones. Like they were just, it was all together like one whole thing, but I see one's like a Logan's. So I'll try to read them off if I could find the top or the names. Oh, it's such a long paragraph. So I see a Ballantine's, a black and white. This one's McKinley's, but just some really old school little bottles. It was a lot. So all 6 of those were $50. So definitely expensive, but I like these older things, so I did it. So that was a good pretty penny on one auction. Okay, now in a previous video I teased that I won a big bottle in June. Well, we're about to talk about that. So if any of you guys, at least I'm on Facebook, right? So on Facebook we get a lot of sponsored ads, and sometimes I see these sponsored ads for this Fang liquor store out of California. They do all these allocated raffles. Usually the pricing on non-raffle type stuff is always like secondary. It looks very scammy, and I'll show some pictures so you guys kind of see like the posts and stuff. So I entered into one of the raffles, didn't win anything. So I was like, damn. I was like, maybe it is a scam. So I was like, oh, let me just enter one more time. So how they do it is they have a whole list of different bottles that you buy and from their liquor store, and each bottle is basically worth one raffle ticket. And then once they sell 300 raffle tickets, that's that one for that one. Then they'll just do another whole giveaway. But every giveaway, I think there's like 20 or 25 winners, and they have crazy bottles at the top of it. Like the grand prizes are nuts. So if you do the Michter's bundle, 4 bottles, you actually get 5 tickets. And so the bundle itself was $180. And so that's why these are up here. And when they did the raffle in June, I won first place. I got the grand prize. And I was at options. I had 4 options. It was the Michter's 20-year, which I think to pay for was like $1,400. The Pappy 20-year, which, hint, I'm looking at the pricing, $380. And then it was like 2 bundles. I think it was like a George C. Stagg and another bottle, and I think maybe another BTAC and another bottle. I was basically going back and forth between the Pappy 20 and the Michter's 20. Never had the Michter's 20. I would probably, that one, if I chose that one, I would have kept it for myself and opened it. However, I was also thinking like, I'll probably donate this for the SLB Riley's charity event at the end of the year. So if you guys don't know, SLB, if you don't know who they are, Trent and Kurt, YouTubers, they're whiskey tubers. I'm sure most of you guys know who Trent and Kurt are at SLB. But if you guys didn't know that they do an annual whiskey, or they do an annual charity event for Riley's Children's Hospital over there in Indiana. So a couple years ago, they raised, I think around $50,000. I'm forgetting. But last year, between the 2 years, they got basically $500,000, almost $500,000. So their goal this year is to get over $1 million. So they basically have to raise, I think, like $550,000 total or something like that. And so the first year they did it, I donated a George C. Stagg and a few other bottles. Last year I donated a Pappy 15 and a few other bottles. And when I was giving Trenton the Pappy 15, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna have a bigger bottle of this next year. Like, sorry. And he literally, like, you know, tried jokingly was saying like, well, there's still Pappy 23. I was like, I've never owned any of those bottles. Well, I do now. So it comes in the bag and everything. It's still in the, like this, it's still wrapped up like just like these. So I'll take it out of this little part, but it's, you know, there it is. Pappy 20 year, which I have reviewed on the channel before when I was in Kentucky at a bar, but I'm, you know, 99% sure I'm just going to end up donating this to Trent and Kurt for the children thing. Now I could do my own charity thing and raise, you know, some money, but I feel like they do a very good job with it. They have a huge, so, you know, they have a lot of people watching them, so they can make more money. And it's a good cause. So I'm doing my part. So I'm most likely going to be donating this to SLB's charity event, which is in a few months anyways, but I do plan on bringing it down to their golfing outing, which is open to the public right now. So if you're going to that golf outing, which is, I think, the end of July, and you see me, say hello, because I'll be there. I'm not a very good golfer, but I'll be out there, you know, hanging out and hitting some balls around. Trying to hit Trenton maybe with a ball. We'll see. If he's anywhere near me, I'm aiming right at him. So, so that's my haul for June. You know, tell me if you would have got the Michter's 20 year, because I know a lot of my friends were telling me I should have done this, but I kind of, like, in the back of my head was like, well, I'd rather spend $400 if I know I'm going to donate it instead of $1,400 and then maybe donate it. So, anyways, don't do nothing stupid. And if you do, don't get caught.